Hey yo, what's up? My name is Tom Mizzle. You're watching my channel Mizzle 14, and I'm here doing a review of Sistas Season 1, Episode 3. Remember, Sistas comes on BET every Wednesday. I think before the Oval or after the Oval. And it's by Tyler Perry. So I decided to watch, I decided to review Sistas, but I also watched both the Oval and Sistas, and I wanted to review at least one of them. So I said, let me do Sistas. All right, so I don't know this the show. To me, I like the storylines a little bit, but it just seemed like some people that have read the comments, it's like the acting is a little cringeworthy, which is understandable. It is kind of off, amateurish, and then sometimes some of the character development is not all that great to me, especially Danny's character. I don't think her character is very useless because she become very obnoxious to me, very obnoxious. Like she's not really funny, and she's trying to be over the top as this yellow over the top chick that was about it and would do research and do all this craziness, and she just served no purpose in my point. She served no purpose in the storyline so far. She just wanted the chick that freed off of her friends, do the most, and just do the most and everything, and it's just not coming off as that great to me. Now, the other characters, it goes some growing, but it's just like Danny's character is. I think they need to work her character a little bit more. Give us something that we need to know other than this freaking possessive, want to handle some situation, want to confront people type of character. Always in your, it's like it's too much, and then laugh when there's something to be serious. I don't know, it's just too much. So that's the thing about my Danny character. But let's go on, because part of this episode had me like, oh my gosh. I was rolling my eyes. I was getting this. I was getting aggravated. I'll say, listen, okay, y'all, sisters, come on now. All right. So we know Karen, that thing with Eric, like she did that angry black woman speech at the grocery store, which is kind of like was off because at the same time I was like, all right, I understand you was go upset with Zach, but why these and I also somebody just point out that Tyler Perry is doing a lot of the stereotypical type things in his show, and they put too much into it. And I kind of agree. Like it's playing off too much of the stereotypes. Angry black woman, the gay guy, all this stuff. Feminine gay guy, or jealous of those straight women getting the man that they want. And there's a lot going on. The cheating woman who is a side chick. It's a lot. So Karen's played this emotional woman eating ice cream with Eric. He seemed like a nice guy and every stuff. He's going through it because his wife cheated on him. Now, she asked him how old is he? He said he's 37. She said, well, I could. You old enough to ask the question. He said, what is it? He said, oh. She said, why men are full of shit. But he said, okay, maybe it's not always the men. Sometimes the woman needs to take responsibility for choosing the type of men. And she said, oh, well, you guys take responsibility for your wife cheating on you. See, you know what, Kevin? See, I understand you're going through Zach, but this is a nice guy. And why are you so bitter and angry at him for no reason? It kills me. Now, what he said is the truth. Sometimes it's not always the men that is full of shit. Yes, there are a lot of men that are out there on dogs. But these same type of dogs is this woman who falling over it for whatever reason. But you choosing these type of guys. But you get mad because they dog you, even though they know you know they're a dog, or you know that he's a cheater, you know he's a liar. But you choose these men to be with them. Hopefully you think they can change. But you keep choosing the same type of people, and you say you upset and over it, and then you get angry, and then you take it out of the person who come along in your life that is maybe a good guy. It seems like Eric don't seem like he's a bad guy, but you turn him away because you coming up with this angry bitterness. Now he said the truth that sometimes it's not always the men, which is not, because sometimes the woman knows the thing, but they kept going back. Like Zach has been cheating on her, gave her STD and all that stuff like that. Still kept still with him, having take him back and everything, keep taking him back, and she got tired of it. She kicked him out. He ain't coming back yet lately, but and then she upset that he didn't fight for her. I would say, why are you upset? So it's a lot going on with Canvas. So she getting upset. got him upset, and then he said he was responsible for it. I said, first of all, that's nothing compared to what you asked of him. How he responsible for his own wife cheating? So I was like, so she got up. She said she apologized. I'm sorry and everything else like that. He said it's cool. We both had a bad day. We all going through some things and we take care. So she was like, oh, when you gonna ask me for my number? I said, why he needs to ask me for your number? I said, Cameron, why he needs to ask for your number when you gave him all these bad impressions? The angry black woman. I mean, mind you, he did say last week that's why he don't date black women because he date white women because there's angriness, which is kind of off-putting because any woman get angry at no matter what if you play with their emotions. So all that, I didn't like that. But the fact that you play on what he fears of is this angry black woman. He give you a chance that he was being nice to you, and you coming off with this angriness, he got turned off. So he said, I don't think I want it. And he walked away. And I say, see, you lost your chance. You lost your chance. And she got back in the car and saw a rose that he had. So I don't know, he put his number on it or it was a rose that she said, oh, he was a nice guy. I said, yes, he was a nice guy. But you blew it. You blew it. All right? So that was that. Danny is at the airport. Remember, last week my DVR cut off, so maybe it didn't show as much. But Danny saw a woman with Gary. Now, at this point, Danny did not know that Gary's married. So she is ready. This is what I said about her. She is ready. She called Sabrina and she said, I see him. I see Gary. Gary. She said, Sabrina, so what's going on? So they said, Gary. It's a, oh, Gary? Yeah, Andy's Gary? He said, yes. I see him with some holding up another chick. Holding up a chick. I'm about to go there. I said, why the fuck? I'm sorry. Why do you feel the need that you need to go to the guy to confront him? You don't have to fight your friend's battles all the time. You don't have to be all this good friend. Oh, girl, I see him. I got to go. And I said, no. Take pictures. Whatever you need to do. All that stuff. You don't have to keep approaching them and embarrass yourself. It's like that. Embarrass your friend. And so like that. So she said, I'm about to go. I'm about to go in there. About to go in there. Sabrina was trying to talk Danny. She said, not to go. She said, hold up. I'm going to take a picture. Take her shoulder. She said, hold up, we gotta go closer. She said, I don't know, I will take. So they called Karen. Karen driving. She said, what? I see Gary and stuff like that. And Karen knows the truth. So Karen's like said, and Danny said, I'm about to go to him. I'm about to go to him. I can see what's going on. Because he said, you about to play my friend. I'm not gonna have that. And Karen said, don't go, don't go, don't go, don't go. He said, what? Don't go. She said, don't. She said, hold on, let me call Andy. Let me call Andy. She called Andy. And then Andy was like, she called Andy. Sorry, y'all. Pause this stuff real quick. Sorry. So she called Andy, and Andy said, what is at the airport? He said he goes to Albuquerque or something like that. And he said that's what his wife said she was going, so like that. So she was like, Danny would say, I'm about to go over there, something like that. She said, what do you look like? She said, well, long hair, light skin, all that stuff. She said, no. To the point, he's like, Danny about to go. And she said, no, Gary's married. He said, he's married. And it was like, oh, so Danny said, see, you about to catch me in cases like that. You know what? Come to my house 30 minutes. Now, and bring drinks. And so I was like, oh, okay. Y'all could just get up and leave, drop what y'all doing and go to her house. She could leave her job for 30 minutes to go to her home. So she's in the house. Danny's sitting on the couch, leg crossed. He said, oh, I can't believe she's that married man. Who would do some type of thing? What kind of woman would cheat on a married man? Now he's married. And somebody said, now that I forget, not too long ago, you messed with a married man. And she said, well, I didn't know he married. And he said, well, when he told you, and you still met with him after a year later. She said, well, I broke it off. He said, a year later. So you didn't break off the relationship right within the day when you find out. You still with him a year later, and then you broke off. So you want to judge your friend Danny when you doing the same thing, Danny? She said, well, it's not different. I was young. It just hit me and stuff like that. She said, well, it just happened 6 months ago. He just finished 6 months ago. So I was like, okay. All right, Danny. All right, she's doing too much. So Kayla got in there. And Sabrina said, be cool, be gentle. She said, I got this. Kayla, she said, oh, you come in, ish. And I said, bish. And I said, all right, whatever. So Kayla came in. He said, you knew? She said, yeah, I knew. All that stuff. She said, you didn't tell us. And I was like, and I can't believe she would do that. She said, well, not forget you did this too. And then he said, "Oh, you told her my thing." I said, "What the hell? You tell her secrets on so you can't keep your mouth closed, all that stuff. So what is it? Y'all sister circles, so y'all go tell each other business. So it is what it is." So Andy came in. They said they would talk about her. I said, "Yeah, I guess that's true." And they put it out there. I said, "Yes." And she said, "Oh yes, he's getting divorced." He said, "How you know he will leave you?" She said, "Well, I know because I'm divorced, so I would look it up, and it seemed like the papers filed, all that stuff like that." She didn't tell him because it was like Kay was told Andy, "Do not tell Danny anything because she will say something." She's like, "I won't say nothing. Why you trying to play me? I'm not gonna say nothing." I was like, "You will." So she just told him that she knows, but she didn't tell him that the wife is her client. So that was sad. They were drinking and smoking and talking all stuff. They left and said, "Cool." Andy and Cameron left. Sabrina, on the other hand, is keeping Norman and Cameron calls. I said, yes, don't answer that call. Do not answer that call because at the end of the day, yes, you just ask them what happened, but that freaking kiss is off-putting. No matter what it is. If you on a date with a female, ain't no way you all gonna freaking kiss another guy in the lips in front of your date when you're supposed to be straight. So no, we not having that. We not having that. No straight man will kiss another guy in the lips, no matter what it is. You get dab, you hug, but not on the lips. The fact you trying to come with us and try and act like it ain't different on level, whatever the kiss is, what is the reason with y'all relationship with this guy, but the fact that you was on a date and you kissed the guy in the lips in front of, and you didn't even acknowledge Sabrina when she went to go, and you just kept talking to this freaking guy. So I was Lance. So I was like, I ain't no expedition with that. I would have blocked this number from there. I would have blocked him. I said, no, we not doing this. So he kept calling, she kept ignoring. So then he said, I got information, I'm gonna look it up for you. Got the name, and kept calling until the point that she made a mistake and pressed the call button while he called. And he said, hello. She's like, oh, Danny was saying, he said, and she was going on. He said, what's going on? You trying to avoid me? She said, I just got a lot of things going. It was a lot busy. And one of my friends going through it. So he said, how about we go on lunch? That's the next day. She said, no, I can't. It's a lot of things. You know, first it's always the busy. Actually, it was the knife. And he said, it's the knife. And she said, oh, and Danny said, oh, I said, girl, Sabrina, just come out and say it. I said, girl, I said, I don't want to mess with you because you kissed the guy in front of me. So what's up with that? Just come straight with it. She didn't go on to go on. She felt in her feelings about it. So she didn't want to say. So Danny told her, just ask him. And she wouldn't ask. She would not ask. And I said, girl, that's the perfect time. And then he get upset. He said, oh, well, you try to play games. I don't got time for this. You very annoying me. I said, yes, you clearly ignoring the guy. So just be straight up. I said, yes, I'm ignoring you because that date we went with, I didn't like it. You need some explanation to do. You need to explain it to me. If she wants to talk to him, explain. So he said, you call me when you got time. All right. So she feels some way about that. The next day she at work, she giving Maurice all the time. But Maurice, this is another guy. He's the feminine gay, which I had no problems with that. But why is portraying the feminine type that he is out to play against Sabrina, play Sabrina, be in a competitive mode with her because Calvin wants to date Sabrina. So he's in his feelings, just like that a little bit. All that snotty, like. I would say oh my gosh, the acting is so horrible with him. So she giving a hard time. This needs to be done. I said, Sabrina, calm your ass down. Your problem's with Calvin, not with Maurice. But I guess what it is, I guess she has a problem with gay guy because her date turned out to kiss a guy on the lips. So now she has a problem with some gay man. So she giving Maurice a hard time. He said, oh, you touchy, this touchy. I said, yes, you need to be touchy. The way how you be acting to her. I said, listen, I'll stay as a supervisor, because she supervises the bank. And this guy, he got a few things to talk to her how he wants to talk. So Calvin purposely ignored, because he had the bank line. Remember, he always wanted to get Sabrina. But now he's ignoring her, so he trying get her upset or jealous, I guess like he trying to do. So he got the guy behind him go to Sabrina line, and then he went to Maurice line, and Maurice was, he said, can I ID? He said, you be seeing me all the time. I said, hey, hello, Mr. Roderick. He said, oh no, call me Calvin. She said, oh, okay, Calvin. And then he said, you know what? Can I get your number? He said, I was like, you a thirsty ass. I'm thirsty. To write the number so quickly like that. And gave her the number. He said, can we go to coffee date? And then he gloating into Sabrina. He said, oh, he just asked me for a number for a coffee date or something. And Sabrina was saying, you know what? He said, it's okay to go on a date. It's okay. Cause you was going to go on a date anyway. So why are you asking her? He said, oh, I'm fine. I said, you could clearly is bothered, Sabrina. You are bothered. Right? So she went, talked to Kit and Danny. And see, this is like the thing I don't like with a friend. If I'm calling a friend and I'm telling her about a problem going on, whatever you think is funny now, just listening. So Danny put on mute and started laughing when she said, oh, he just asked Maurice on a date. Find out. We don't even know the information that Danny find out. But she's looking at it. She said, I was like, Danny, why is you laughing? She said, Sabrina got upset. She hung up the phone. I was like, I wouldn't hang up. I was like, I don't even want to call Danny. Because I was saying, that's the type of thing you don't even want to call to tell you information. Because she laughing like it's a joke. Like, it is what it is. But the fact that Sabrina is very bothered by Calvin, I said, just ask the guy the question. If he don't like what you say, you don't like the answer, just move on. But you feeling your type of way because I think you devalue yourself because you don't know what's going on with you, why the hell this happened to you, all this stuff like that. Get another guy. Date more. It's like, it is what it is. Don't frown upon it. You know him for a reason. Keep annoying him, but yet you being bothered. So Calvin took Maurice on a date, and Maurice said, I like it black. He asked for the coffee. He said, I like it black. I wanted this. And I was like, that. I said, why is he doing your head all like this all the time? Like, what is this? I went like that. That. I said, calm down. Like, you do overly throwing yourself at this guy. And basically, Calvin asked Maurice out because he want Maurice to help. He want Maurice to help him to get with Sabrina and see what's going on. Because he wants Sabrina to like him, to be loved, to fall that went on, so like that. He wants Sabrina, so he asked Maurice to help him. I said, why are you asking a guy to help you for another woman? That is what it is. So he said, I'll take it back that you asked me to go on a date with some dates like this. I don't know what straight man would ask me a guy to do dates, a coffee date, all that stuff. He said, yeah, this little thing. But he said he grew up with two fathers. And he said, oh, so Maurice said, oh, tell me about that. So he got intrigued by the two fathers. He said, I go on normal life. I got love. I got teased him a little bit about it, but it is what it is. And I don't see people as it. I see love. I love all people. I was like, oh, okay. Well, it still don't explain why you kissed the guy on the lip last week. I still can't get over that. So whatever you try to spin on us, I'm not buying it until we see something. I'm not buying it. I don't care if y'all was ex. I don't know. I don't care if he was your best friend or you knew something like that, but I don't care. Two guys don't kiss in the lips like that. Even best friends guys don't kiss in the lips like that. If we do ass or go or hug, but we not kissing in the lips like that. That was a fluid kiss. Mwah. I'm not getting over that. So whatever you try to spin on me, Calvin, it's not working. All right, so. But Maurice is still intrigued by the two fathers. He said, oh, so tell me about the two fathers. I was like, oh my gosh, your father. It is what it is. So that was that. So freaking Gary, because Cameron and Andy had this little spill in the car, was saying, oh, we gonna give it up. We gonna end this. F them. Why the man is so full of shit? I said, this part got me rolling my eyes. Because I said, the reason why I rolled my eyes, because I said, both of y'all women is trying to bash these men for something y'all kept going after. Cameron, yes, the guy is a cheater. Yes, he's a cheater. He is wrong. But you kept coming back to him and kept giving him chances. So what that makes you kept accepting it. So you getting angry with something that you accepting and you hoping that he would change and putting you through this. Stop it. You should have ended after the first time he cheated. If you did take him back, end after the second time. He kept doing it. He gave you STDs. That would be. I'm not going back for that. So that's that. So you need to be responsible for accepting that cheating constantly. Andy, you willingly know he's a married man, and you kept sleeping with him, kept having sex with him, hoping that he would leave his wife for you. That's something that you made the decision in. So don't act like this man is dogging y'all, which it is, and in some way they are. But at the same time, you willingly, knowingly know that he's married, but you kept sleeping with him for what? And you said, I'm a strong black woman. I'm this. We don't need the man. We got to make our own money. But why are we dealing with this? I'm saying, no. Y'all chose to be in this situation. if y'all sold all this. So I was like, oh my gosh. So that had me upset. I would say y'all a beautiful woman falling for this type of dog-ish man. And then you get mad when the situation is not in your favor. What you thought was gonna come out of it being a married man and sleeping with him? What you think would come out of it and keep sleeping with a cheater? What y'all think was gonna come out of it? Nothing but heartbreak. But y'all chose to be like this and now you're getting angry. So don't do that. Don't do that. And that's what the guy said earlier. Sometimes it's a woman's responsibility of choosing the wrong man. To take responsibility for choosing the wrong man. And that's what y'all need to take responsibility. So they said they're gonna give it up. So Gary King was blowing all this thing. He said, I love you, this is that, I love, all that spill. Got down one knee, I gave her the ring, and tried to propose. I said, I know him well. He tried to propose to her when he's still married. He said, I'm going to leave her. If you want me to leave my wife right now, I would do it. She said, so do it. And he said, so what about my kids? And they kind of break the routine. I said, listen, if you say you was going to do all that, but at the end of the day, you're bluffing. And she called you on bluff. She said, get out. I can't deal with this. So he said, what is this? What's going on? You with another woman? Or you with another man? I said, you done got the nerve to ask her that. I was like, what the hell? You got a wife and you sleeping with her. What the, like, you get possessive because what? I was like, she said, why you chose me? Why the happened? Your gym is right across the street from me. All that stuff. So she said, get out, get out. He went back home and told his wife, gave his wife the same ring that he was going to give Andy. I said, really? And he told his wife that he's not going to leave her. He loved her, all that stuff. That was that. That whole little scene with Danny and Zach and these white girls, I'm not going to really go into it. Basically, these white girls were flirting with Zach. Zach was trying to, little bit flirting back a little bit, but he was trying to not do it because they actually kept calling us a cabin, come on us, come on us, come on us, come on us. And he said, nah, I go on that. Danny canceled their reservation because they had a reservation for first class. She canceled it on purpose and said, oh, we can't find your flight. And then we had another flight and it was all for Coach. She said, Coach, now I'm going to call my daddy and we'll get their flight. It said, Zach, I was like, oh, whatever. Zanny was trying to ask Zach for information. Zach was not giving her information. He said, if you give you information, you go tell Cameron. And that's exactly what she would do. So he left her. And that was that. So, lastly, Andy Boss came to the office. He said, have you thought about what I told you? And she said, no, I was like that. He said, oh, I guess you went along with going on with the client. She said, what? He said, well, she's in the waiting area. And she said, oh, I didn't ask her to come. He said, well, after you finish her, you come to me. She said, okay. She went to the client, came back. The client said she's not going to go to divorce. She's not going to file for divorce anymore. And she's going to stick with Gary. She would say any woman who would deal with this, and whoever that chick is a devil who got no soul, sleeping with a married man. She is a horrible woman and all that stuff. And he proposed to me, and we're not going to go on. And he apologized, and I'm going to thank you because I expressed my feelings to you. You was open to tell me. You helped me get through my feelings out, everything. And she said she found no information with the private detective. They couldn't find anybody, but it is what it is because whoever that chick is, she has no soul. So I was like, okay. And after she showed the ring and Danny's face was like that, I said, Danny, you're making it very obvious with your face expression. Stop showing this, giving this woman these clues that it's you. Like, you told, like, and that's how the episode ended. I was like, oh, okay. But that was Sistas, y'all. Tell me how y'all feel. If y'all watch the show, if y'all don't watch the show, y'all watch the review. Tell me how y'all feel about the concept, the stuff, the overall acting, the direction of the show. Tell me your thoughts and I will respond. So please like, comment, subscribe to my channel and also share my videos. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.